Yahudim were at Shushan, assembled together on the 13th day as well as on the 14th day. And on the 15th day of the month they rested and made it a day of feasting and gladness. Therefore the Yahudim of the villages who dwelt in the unwalled towns celebrated the 14th day of this month of Adar as a day of gladness and feasting, as the holiday, and for sending presents to one another. And Mordecai wrote these things and sent letters to all the Yahudim who were in all the provinces of King Ahasuerus, both near and far, to establish among them that they should celebrate yearly the 14th and 15th days of the month of Adar, as the days on which the Yahudim had rest from their enemies, as the month which was turned from sorrow to joy for them, and from mourning to a holiday, that they should make them days of feasting and joy, of sending presents to one another and gifts to the poor. So the Yahudim accepted the custom which they had begun, as Mordecai had written to them, because Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagi, the enemy of all the Yahudim, had plotted against the Yahudim to annihilate them. And had cast Pur, that is the lot, to consume them and destroy them. And when Hadassah came before the king, he commanded by letter that this wicked plot which Haman had devised against the Yahudim should return on his own head, and that he and his sons should be hung on the gallows. And so they called these days Purim, after the name Pur. Therefore, because of all the words of this letter that they had seen concerning this matter, and what had happened to them, the Yahudim established and imposed it upon themselves and their descendants and all who should join them, that without fail they should celebrate these 2 days every year, according to the written instructions and according to the prescribed time, that these days should be remembered and kept throughout every generation, every family, every province, every city, that these days of Purim should not fail to be observed among the Yahudim, and that the memory of them should not perish from their descendants. And Queen Hadassah, the daughter of Abihail, with Mordecai the Yahuda, wrote with full authority to confirm the second letter about Purim. And Mordecai sent letters to all the Yahudim, to the 127 provinces of the king of Ahasuerus, with words of peace, shalom, and truth. And that, to confirm these days of Purim at their appointed time, as Mordecai the Yahuda and Queen Hadassah had prescribed for them. And they had decreed for themselves and their descendants concerning matters of their fasting and lamenting. So the decree of Hadassah confirmed these matters of Purim, and it was written in the book. And King Ahasuerus imposed a tribute on the land and on the islands of the sea. And now all the acts of his power and his might, and the account of all his greatness, the greatness of Mordecai, to which the king advanced him, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Madi and Parsi? For Mordecai the Yahuda was second to King Ahasuerus, and was great among the Yahudim.